Do you remember what you hit play on? It's Dumbgeons and Dragons, and we'll begin in a moment. The group of you make your way back to City Hall, and Cab splits off and goes back to at least pretend that he's doing the job that he was tasked to do, while Bonwyn and Bizard head off into City Hall. You've left Alistair back at Dumbgeons, though, still asleep at the table.
Yes.
We don't need to bring him with us everywhere. He really slows down an escape with the sleeping.
He'll be safe there.
Cab, you walk up to the rubble, which is basically what it is, and the stone arch that was there collapsed inward. There's just this jagged cavity. Since you've been gone, they've replaced...
You can breathe for the first time.
Yep.
I heard it as I said it.
Amy's not here. I had to.
Yeah.
She would have sang it like a beautiful
You
princess.
feel
but...
this weight lifted off of you, really more than anything. Dumbgeons & Dragons is a D&D actual play podcast, and I'm your dungeon master, Russ More, he, him. Also with me today is Carla Maxted as Bonwyn Everbane, she, her.
I feel like this is above Cav's pay grade, oh boy.
Tom Laird as Kavlaran Goldweave, he, him.
Wait, what does that mean?
And Kyle Claset as Bizard the Wizard, he, him.
Nerd.
Dumbgeons & Dragons is a Patreon-supported podcast, and we'd love for you to join us today at patreon.com/dumbdragoncast. You'll get a 7-day free trial to check things out. And now, let's get right to it. Fuck it, let's play! The small, wooden barricades that were put up, somebody's replaced them with this temporary iron barrier. It's too thin, really, to stop anyone who's determined, but just sturdy enough to discourage anybody who's curious. There's a sign that hangs, so you've missed some things. Slightly crooked, that says, "Structural instability, do not approach." Around the area, you notice that there are a few people who... you've spent some time in Vintersmith, so you don't necessarily know everybody, but there's some people that are... milling about, and they look like perhaps they're from out of town. There looks to be, you would classify him as a mason. He's got a work belt with a hammer and trowel. He's inspecting the damage, but never really touches his tools. There's a man seated on just a stoop not too far away, and it looks like he's writing down something, looking up at the wreckage, and then continually just jots back down in his book. He's keeping notes. None of them seem to be interfering with anything. They don't seem to be asking questions. They're just watching. There's a couple people also who you've noticed now that you've returned that have done a couple laps. As one of them passes and they're just barely out of earshot, you hear one of them say to someone who they're passing in the opposite direction, barely whispered, "We only intervene if it changes classification," and then keep walking.
I feel like this is above Cav's pay grade, oh boy.
I'm going to go over to the guy with the notepad. And I'm going to say, hi, did you happen to see who put up the sign and the barricades?
Oh, yes. Some folks from City Hall, a couple guards and some other more clerical workers came down and helped set everything up. And he goes back to his book. It looks like he's writing on a report. You've seen many of them, filled out half of them poorly, but it looks like a very official city report. And he flips the page and there's the same report and he begins filling it out. What started, what you caught, very similarly to the first report that you saw on the other page.
You filling out some reports?
Yes. He kind of is a little guarded with it. It's we're just making sure no one assigns it meaning it no longer has. Just continues to.
Wait, what does that mean?
Well, it's better to leave it visible. As we can see, rumors die faster that way. You'd understand, right?
Sure. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good. He goes back to writing in the report.
Are there any other people walking by, making their circuits again?
you kind of start walking back, and you hear another voice from one of these people who have stopped and are observing casually, and you hear, no, we're not sealing it yet.
Okay, so I've heard classification and sealing it. I head back to the guy with the notebook. Hi, sorry to bother you again.
Oh, no, of course.
So what'll happen to this? Like, you want to leave it visible so people don't think anything is askew or whatever, no rumors.
Yes.
But like, do you guys fill it in, seal it off, dig it out? What happens?
We don't do anything to it. And he looks at you, like, dead in the eyes.
So you don't do anything.
We don't do anything to it.
Oh. Okay, who's we?
He looks at you confused. We're going to cut into City Hall.
Poor Cav.
Why did they leave me alone?
I know I need to be doing something, but I am a himbo, and this is beyond me.
Who's we?
Do we work together?
Yeah. Oh my God. Do you also work at City Hall? I wasn't there much.
You two are looking for Oak, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You head in. Bonwyn, you know whereabouts his office is. You've been here. I mean, Bizard, you work here. You know exactly where his office is. The two of you stroll past the front desk, and they look up at you. And
Are we? Isn't there like 10,000
oh yeah, there's 10,000 stairs.
stairs.
Okay, you don't stroll past. You.
I mean, we're all a bit fitter now than we were a few months
Yeah,
ago
you've been
with
doing
all the
lots of things.
adventuring, but still. Whew. Oh, maybe they'll put in some kind of moving sidewalk or something.
It's like they don't want people coming to complain.
Exactly.
You stroll past the front desk, and there's a new receptionist there this morning, and she looks up at you and says, do you have an appointment?
Oh, we're just going to see Oak. Don't worry about it, hon.
Your name?
We'll just keep going.
Layla. And sorry, Oak actually has a pretty heavy schedule today with his new
he's such a hard worker, isn't he?
Yes. I can call ahead, just make sure that there's nobody in his office if you'd prefer. But
I mean, sure. Is that? We're used to just dropping in on him.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Yeah, give him a call. It's Bonwyn, Bizard.
roll persuasion.
Come on, Layla.
Got me on my knees here.
That's only a 13. Bizard, do better. I was brushing her off, so you were engaging with her as I was like, I'm an asshole. I'm just walking in.
Listen,
Don't worry about it.
I'm actually also going to my office, so I'll swing by. Of course, I know the etiquette. If there's not somebody there, then we'll talk to him. But of course, if he has a meeting, then we won't bother him. So,
Of course.
persuasion's going to be a 14.
Well, that was better.
She looks concerned, but then down at the books, he actually does have a clearing in his schedule. I'm sure if you're as
We won't take
friendly
long.
as you say you are, it
Yeah.
should be fine. Okay, as you were.
Great to meet you, Layla. Are you new to town? I don't know you.
Yeah. Well, they've been bringing in some new people to work at City Hall.
Great. That's
Yes,
good.
so I'm
That's really good.
brought in from Kingstown, along with some others in the office. You might see some new faces if you haven't been in a while.
Well, if you need any weapons, come see me at Everbane's over on the Hot Block. I'd love to see you. Or, we'll probably see a Brood Awakening one night. Have you been there yet for Wing Night?
I haven't made it to Wing Night, but
Oh, you have to
okay.
go. You have to
Okay, I
go.
will.
It's
a must.
really something.
Okay. Well, I hope to see you there. You know where it is? Great. Okay. You two make it back, and we cut, and there's you knock at his door, and you hear from inside, "Yes, come in."
Open the door for Bonwyn.
Oh, Bonwyn, Bizard.
Hi, Oak.
Lovely to see you. Excuse me, I was just
Hey, Oak.
moisturizing my feet.
Oh, I'm glad you're doing self-care as well. You can't just give and give. You need to take care of yourself,
That's right.
too.
This is the time when I just have my tea, moisturize my feet, read a little book before I get back into the meetings.
How are things going? You have a lot of new
A
responsibilities
lot
here.
of new responsibilities. Yes, they've really started to recognize the type of work that I was doing, as well as other people's work. Where's Cav?
Yeah, no one... Oh, Nina gave him a little assignment to watch the Rebel.
Is he watching Stones?
Yeah.
He's watching Stones, exactly.
I recommended
but
that
he said,
be designated there if he was back from leave.
"Oh, that's that does make sense. We were wondering, it seems sort of not in his department, but that makes sense. You know him better than anyone. You are best friends.
Yeah, I mean, when you're on leave, you don't really have a department. So
That's true.
I'm glad he showed back up to work today, though, because otherwise I probably would have had to go do that job. I don't want to do that.
You can't do everything.
No. Oh.
No.
Well, you don't come to talk about feet and rocks. What are you here for?
Russ, real quick, I want to roll insight to see if he's basically alluding to Cav getting canned if he doesn't do his job.
So we're gonna
That's what it sounded like.
I mean, that is the way it came across.
That's definitely the way it came across.
Which, like, from Oak? Oh, my God.
Yeah, exactly. It's very forward for Oak, so that's a 12.
Yeah. No, that's definitely the implication that you're gathering from him.
Well, I mean, he hasn't showed up for work for a long time, so...
It makes sense. You know, your dad's 5th wedding doesn't really cut it at that point.
Yeah,
so
not really.
Especially last minute, you just, like, no call,
Right?
no showed. Like, you didn't...
Yeah. No, we totally get it.
Of course.
Oak, we're here for 2 things.
Okay.
The second one is super fun, so we're going to save that till after. But maybe, like, Bizarre, do you want to tell him? We were wondering if you could put that big brain of yours to help us with something.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's this old abandoned town outside of
Lingersville?
You know the ghost town? Yeah.
What is it called?
Lingersville.
Lingersville.
Right.
That's it.
Lingersville. I
Yeah,
knew
I
you would
knew.
know.
It
I
was
couldn't
just-
remember.
It was just standing around in the back of my mind, just waiting there, and I couldn't quite remember.
Yeah,
it.
it was the original settlement before Vintersmith, and Vintersmith came in, and then it all dried up, and well, now it's a ghost town. Kids just go out there looking for ghosts. I guess I don't know what's out there. I don't
Making out,
probably just making out. That's what people do.
We're wondering,
Okay.
if you could use your research excellence to
Okay.
find a deeper history. I kind of just know, I'd already forgotten, to be honest, but what you just said, like, I remembered that, Lingersville, and, the river dried up, but maybe in the old library there's, like, something, like an older book, because that was so long ago, right?
It
that
was
would
a very
actually,
long time
a more
ago.
contemporaneous source that you could
as to perhaps more information on the exact, like, what was the town
happened?
like?
Yeah,
And-
exactly.
Yeah, and you said it was abandoned after Vintersmith.
Yeah,
was found.
Vintersmith was just a little, just the speck on the map when the river dried up, and everybody had to vacate. A lot of people, I understand, went to Kingstown, and then several others
Some came
just
here.
came here. It was the closest place.
River drying up's kind of wild, though. Like, it's because the river's so wide here, and it's just not that
Yeah.
much further away that just...
Yeah, I know it just kind of forks off, but I haven't.
Yeah.
And you go by.
The town
and,
got
like,
forked.
It's like a buildup of like rubble, right? Like you go by it when you're on the boat to Kingstown, but
Yeah.
it's a little grown over. So if you didn't know that it was out there, you probably wouldn't have realized that it forked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I bet kids these days, they don't even know about it. They're probably not making out there. They're probably making out
Probably
somewhere
not.
else.
I mean, they're probably
Definitely.
making out somewhere else.
Yeah.
Likely.
You guys think about kids making out a lot.
Yeah, we were kids once too, and
Oh, true.
Yeah, I guess I was just
You
sort
gotta
of
think about,
reminiscing about, when we were in school together, and that was where, that's
ghost
all.
towns, abandoned
yeah.
towers.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah. You get it.
I'm sorry if that made you uncomfortable. I
was
now
curious.
feel uncomfortable that I said it.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, thank
Well,
you for questioning it. That's the right thing to do.
To the point of why we're here, Oak, we certainly don't want to take up your time. You're very busy. Do you happen to have a clerk that you could send to fetch these records for
Well,
us?
Cav's back, right?
Well,
Cav's
Cav
on
is
assignment at the Rubble.
Oh, right. Cav's on the
Exactly.
assignment at the Rubble.
Already
we can't
assigned.
send Cav down there. No, that would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got.
Wouldn't really play to his strengths, though, would it?
No.
Yeah, really good call.
Hey, you. How you doing? It's me. Just me today, hanging out in the middle, having a great time. I hope you're having a great time too. This has been just a wonderful little episode that we're doing, and we get to keep doing it. Hey, and we keep doing it because of people like you. That's right. You know what also helps podcasts is when you spread the good word of the podcast. Share it with your friends, your family. We haven't done a call out like this in a while where we get you to go over to your grandparents' house and go onto their phone that they may or may not use so much, depending on where they exist in the grandparent spectrum, and subscribe us. They'll get notifications. They'll get a little pop-up. Maybe it'll be a little surprise for them. They'll click it. They'll hit play. They'll be wonderfully drawn in to the world of Dungeons and Dragons. And depending on which episode it is, it may be wholesome and fun like that, or it may be a little bit outside of the wholesome nature, but still fun. Both instances will be fun. One just might be a little less wholesome. So yeah, what I did tell you is to go subscribe all of your parents and grandparents and friends and family and siblings so that they get notifications, and maybe it'll just appear and it'll be like that U2 album that just showed up on people's phones that everybody got really upset about, but they won't be upset about it because it's Dungeons and Dragons. So I don't know where I'm really going with this. The gist of what I was trying to say was, if you could share us with anybody, that would help us reach more people. We're trying to find new creative ways. We haven't done a giveaway in a while, so more details to come on that. I'm talking with the team tonight as we record about what we can give away and how we can give it away, but don't let that hold you back. We won't be doing any specific how many people in your family did you spoof and add the show to. So more details to come on that. Hey, another thing that we do is we dedicate an episode to a patron. So we will do that right now. Today's episode dedication goes to Pingy. That's with a P. Hey, Pingy. I actually don't know if there's a bingy on here, so that might have been a clarification that I didn't need to make, but you never know, right? Thank you so much for being here, Pingy. We really appreciate you. You too, if you're on Patreon, or if you haven't signed up to be a patron, you can do so right now and get a 7-day free trial. And if you are signed up, well, recommend somebody. Does somebody have a birthday or a big event coming up? I think Easter's the next big one. Not generally a big gift one, but maybe that's where you spin it, is every Easter you gift somebody patronship over on Dungeons and Dragons Patreon feed. Yeah, patreon.com/dumbdragoncast. Thanks again for being here, Pingy. And we'll get you back to the episode and hope that you have a wonderful week. Okay, love you, bye. Look, I'll get a couple people on it, see what they can find. If they can't find it, well, I might know where in the archives down in the basement they are. So
do you think, I mean, it's just first thing in the morning right now, we could get that info by like tonight? And if so, the second fun thing I mentioned is that Cav said he really wanted us to all go out for dinner together. Our treat. He said specifically, I miss Oak. I haven't seen him. We should all go out for dinner at that cool restaurant, Cave.
Oh, you can get a reservation at Cave? I haven't been able to get in at all, and I'm like next to the head honcho here at City Hall. Exactly. Well, the owner of Cave is in the Business Owners Association, so Bizard and I made a couple of calls, and what do you think? Does that work? Can you send some of your minions to get some info and then meet us and, reunited with your best friend? Totally. Yeah, I can send them right away, get them on it, and if they're too slow, like they take longer than 20 minutes, I'll just head down there myself. Amazing. So like 7? 7 at Cave. And Chip Stonebreaker? Gosh, you guys know everybody, don't you? Of course. Of that business association, we all know each other. It's not that big of a town. Okay. So information on Lingersville, 7:00 tonight. Cav will be there. Should I bring? What is it, like a black tie affair? I've never been in. I don't think
black tie, I'd say
Business
smart casual.
Okay.
Smart casual.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got something.
not a polo.
Yeah.
I know you love a polo. Something a bit more elevated than that.
Yeah, I would go with dark tones. I hear
yes.
that there's a nice blue lighting, so
Okay. Dark
Could-
tones.
Because it is in a cave, of course.
Love it. Okay, that sounds great. I have just a few minutes till my next meeting, and I have to finish my exfoliation round. I appreciate
Oh, of
you coming in.
course.
I will
Of
get
course.
all the information I can here, get those clerks on it right away, me on it following when they don't find the right information, and then I'll meet you at 7 at Cave.
I believe they will find the right information, but all of that sounds fantastic.
I hope so
Great.
too.
Thank you so much for your time. We know you're so busy.
Oh, well, good to see
Yes.
you both.
Good to see you too.
We cut back outside to Cav, and this person who's writing the reports is looking up at you. Says, "Yes, we don't do anything to it." And he's looking at you like you should know what he's talking about.
Okay, but then, who will?
He looks and you kind of look where he's looking, and he's making eyes to the other people around this location. And he goes back to writing in his book, and you hear soft footsteps behind you. Someone, you just assume that there's someone who's been walking around the perimeter. And this person just whispers behind you, and they say, "Lord Harriston prefers this approach." And then they continue to walk.
Who with the what now?
This person continues to walk, and the person writing the report, he looks back down, flips the page, and continues to fill out a new version of the same report. You, perhaps standing in slight confusion, are tapped on the shoulder, and there's a clearing of a throat. And excuse me, Mr. Kavlaran, Goldweave. I have a report for you to fill out. It's the end of your shift.
Okay, sounds great.
Tom's face right now is so cute because he totally is Cav and is like, "What now?
What?
What, I have to what now?" Oh, sweet summer child.
It's wonderful.
Tom, I'm going to send you a report.
Okay,
Getting homework, Tom.
that's right.
Anybody can look at it.
I'm not looking at paperwork. Not my job.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's right. F that.
I saw two people.
I'm not
pop
even
up
in
and
this
then
scene.
One person back out. You are handed this report, and this clerk just nods at you and hands it to you and walks off. And before they walk off, they say, "Just file it with Layla before you head out, and someone else will come to take your position."
Wait, who's Layla?
The receptionist.
Oh, okay.
She's
Must
new.
have got a new
Started a
receptionist.
couple weeks ago. Yeah, I mean, you've been on leave, so yes. You look at the report, and it's the Department of Infrastructure and Public Assurance Interim Status Confirmation Structural Irregularity Report. You look this over and give me a...
I'm a Snoopy bitch. I looked
it's
at it
fine.
too. I couldn't resist.
You read through it. There are a number of things that appear very just stock and standard for looking after an event or a location like this. Area secured against casual access, no active structural movement observed. Pretty standard things. One piece does draw your attention based on the conversations you've been having, and it's under operational determination. The final checkbox there says site retains no functional significance. Something about that, you're not exactly sure, but something about that isn't... You've seen these reports. Perhaps you've filled one out without paying attention to it, but that feels different somehow, particularly with the events that have happened recently.
I also thought the event did not materially manifest was an interesting checkbox.
Oh, yes, that one as well.
Yeah. So I'll just fill this out and take it back to City Hall. We're all good then?
Yep. You got it. Oh, there's the next watch coming down as well.
Okay. Yeah, should I fill it out here or do it as I walk back? What's your preference?
Wherever you like. It's paperwork. If you need to just observe and any additional remarks you would like to state about your time here, you can fill them out. Sometimes that's better on site, so you don't forget.
Yeah. No, I like that. I'll move off to the side and get out of your guys' way, but I'll fill this out here.
Of course.
And Russ, I'm like gonna try as hard as I can to like eavesdrop and not be obvious about it.
Okay, eavesdrop with the people taking over for you? Yeah, for sure. There are 2 guards that come down, and they position themselves closer to the rubble. And you, it's not long after that you've been reprieved of your duty that Bonwyn and Bizard, you hear them conversing, coming down the steps from City Hall as well. As they're approaching, you hear one other piece that jumps out. A couple other pieces. One of the guards says to the other, amid some other conversation, he says, people relax when they can see the problem. It's fine. Everybody, look, they're not even paying attention anymore. And the other, it's stable enough. It's not going anywhere, so we might as well just keep watching it, I guess. Eventually people will move on and we can just brush everything away. Bonwyn and Bizard, you make your way back to Cav, who's seated filling out paperwork.
Oh, I thought you were on site today. You weren't going to have to do any paperwork.
Ew.
There's always paperwork.
Oh, yeah. Bureaucracy, right? Speaking of the king of bureaucracy.
Good news?
Guess who's so excited to have dinner with you tonight?
Yes.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
with us, it's the 4 of us.
With us,
right?
yeah. All of us. Sounds like, Bizarre, correct me if I'm wrong. He said he would send a clerk, but
One
I
way or
think
the
he's
other.
doing himself. He wants to impress you because he loves you.
Yeah.
So he's gonna find out. He just remembered off the top of his head some information I'd already forgotten. Lingersville.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, Lingersville. Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, of course. But so yeah, was it super boring here? What'd you do? Just stand here?
It was pretty boring. And then I like whisper but legit, they are just gonna leave this here and hope people don't notice it. Yeah, that sounds like the plan.
Just
How are people not going to notice a giant pile of rubble in the middle of?
Oh no, it's what's under the rubble.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So wait, they still assume that there's a entryway underneath the rubble?
I mean, it sure seems that way. Yeah, just filling out this paperwork.
Would that make sense considering how Aladdin got out? Or was Aladdin just caught under the rubble? Typically, I don't feel like a portal would stay open without its structural support. Mm-hmm. At least based off of what I've learned.
Can I look at that form?
Let me...
Yeah.
I pull out of my book, Portals. And I start referencing with the book that I have that's all about portals.
Yep.
Thank God for Kyle and his memory.
Yeah.
Sorry, what is it you're looking for?
Oh, I'm looking to see the effects of the collapse on portal containers. Is how Kyle would say it.
Make an investigation roll just to see how quickly you might be able to find this as you're just kind of sitting around.
Ugh, that's an 11.
Yeah, you scan through, you find a couple entries, but more or less what you found is any portal, be it a runic portal or some sort of other dimensional rift or planar event, if those features that went into creating it are destroyed, this book leads you to believe that the portal itself should also be destroyed.
Okay. So, yeah, based on chapter 13, section 4 here, it says that if the housing of the portal collapses, then the portal should collapse too. So there's but then again, this is, I guess, the archive or the fee. We have the Fae and we have the fee. Is that too confusing? I'm starting to realize it now that I'm saying it out loud.
Oh, I think it sounds like they make sense. They go together.
Ooh.
like two sides of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right? Cav, what do you think this means? May be considered inert for municipal purposes.
Not
There
sure.
is some weird. Is this normal for like city property damage?
Look, there's a lot of
Event
interesting...
did not materially manifest.
Yeah, that
Public
one really
narrative
stood out.
remains consistent. What
And
the?
what does
Especially
corrective
the
action mean?
well, and the do not copy to public record. I thought we were getting away from that under the new regime.
I don't know. It's my first day back.
Maybe we can ask Oak about this tonight too,
Oh, good call.
because he probably he probably designed this paperwork. We know Oak.
Nerd. No, I respect it.
So who gave you this to do? What, did like a supervisor come down or something?
Yeah, like that guy over there with the clipboard.
Oh, it's always the guy with the clipboard.
Always.
Russ, is the mason still there?
No. No, he's not.
Fine. I won't go talk to my fellow tradesperson. Bro out with them. Find out what's up.
Talking stones.
Yeah,
Are
exactly.
you like stone, bro?
Did you see that I'm a dwarf? So we have a lot in common.
No, a lot of the people that, Cav was like, they're around. They've seemed to have filtered away.
Okay. Well, this is all weird. Which maybe just is normal. So do we change? Do we just say, well, this is normal now when things are weird?
Well, that's true. A lot of weird things have been happening lately.
Yeah. I'm getting a bit too existential. Yeah. I don't know.
Let's live our life like normal, which is very weird at this point.
Yes.
So their normal doesn't have an impact on us. Let's just do whatever we need to do, and we know it's in service of the town.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. You're right.
Yeah.
So are you going to fill that out and take it back, or there's so many stairs? Do you remember how many stairs there
Oh,
are? I hadn't been
so
to City
many
Hall in a
stairs.
while. Whew.
Here, I'll fill it out for you. I just take it and I mark it haphazardly. Then I hand it to Clippy McClipperson.
Love it. Kyle, I will, you don't have to do it right now, but I will get you to actually fill it out.
Nope.
You've said you would. Tom's
No, I'm saying, you said I don't have to do it right now. I'm saying, nope, I am doing it right
here.
now.
It was way funnier when you were just being a jerk.
No. I'm glad it was
there's a new-
funnier.
Cav, there's a new receptionist. Her name's Layla. She seems very sweet.
Okay, yeah, I've heard about Layla, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think she's down from Kingstown. There's a lot of new faces. A lot of new faces down there, as one would imagine.
I mean, yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah. A lot of changes with the shuffling out of Mirnops. So.
Bizard, you finish filling out the form and you perhaps give it to Cav to take to the clerk, or you take it yourself, regardless of how that happens. You're walking back to the group, and you feel a pull in your jacket pocket.
Oh, shit.
Same pull that you felt earlier, and you reach your hand in and you pull out the spool of thread. It's reacting. It's not violent or dramatic in any way, but it feels like it's moving intentionally, and the thread begins to unspool on its own. Only about a foot or two. It pulls out into the air and then stops. It's not pulling towards the false entrance. It's pulling north of the city.
From the map that we looked at, there was a line going north. Which one was that headed to?
That was the one that intersected
Lingersville.
with Lingersville.
Well, son of a dick. All right.
Dumbgeons and Dragons, Season 4, Episode 53, starring Amy Moore as Aladdin, Carla Maxted as Bonwyn Everbane, Tom Laird as Kavlaran Goldweave, Kyle Claset as Bizard the Wizard, and Russ More as your Dungeon Master. Dialogue editing and sound design of today's episode is by Russ More. Our community manager is Jessica Babiak. Music is from Epidemic Sound, and sound effects are from Epidemic Sound, Boom Library, and Sound Ideas. Our amazing cover art is by Matt Garbutt. A huge thank you to our supporting producers, Gabriel Lynch, Jessica Babiak, Angaron Kierzan, Perry Mady, Cat Waterflame, Jacob Madden, Old School Gamer D, Craig Zeiss, L.A. Branton, Chibs1012, and Kudzu828. Dumbgeons and Dragons is a Patreon-supported podcast, and all of our amazing community help make sure that we have adventures for you every single week. Come join us today, patreon.com/dumbdragoncast. We hope to see you over there, and you have yourself, right now, a great week. Yes, and we'll talk to you very, very soon. Dumbgeons and Dragons is a Dumb Dragons production.